Jenny, I've had enough. What's up with all the bullying? Do you get a kick out of harassing me? Oh my God, you're scaring me. You came into our house today, right? Oh, I borrowed a plate from you, so I came by to return it. What's the issue? We ask you not to enter our place when we're not around, remember? Why aren't you keeping your word? What are you talking about? Why shouldn't a mother visit her son's house? I even have a spare key, you know. Having a spare key is just for emergencies. It doesn't mean you can enter without permission. You don't have to be so uptight. I just went in to return the plates, okay? You should be thanking me for bringing it myself. It might be normal for others, but it's different in our case. You've definitely got some guts, don't you? You stole everything from our refrigerator, didn't you? Please, let's not label it as stealing. I simply cleared out the fridge because everything had expired. I was genuinely surprised to find so many expired items inside. It left me momentarily speechless, to be honest. Every item I bought yesterday was fresh, so there's no way they could have expired already. Oh, really? That doesn't seem possible. I couldn't have made a mistake, right? Oh, but... What is it? I forgot my reading glasses, so maybe I misread the numbers. If that's the case, I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to risk anything happening to James by giving him expired food. So I disposed of everything. Why would you do such a thing? Because of you? I couldn't cook as I had planned today, could I? I'll have to go buy lunch now. You did it on purpose, didn't you? That's a rude thing to say. I just wanted to help by organizing the fridge. It's not nice to talk about someone's kindness like that. Also, since you live with my son, I hope you'll be more careful with chores. Being busy with work isn't an excuse. I do my best with chores with James' help, and he often compliments me on my cooking now that I've learned more dishes. You're getting compliments? You're such a carefree person. You're a housewife, so being able to cook is just normal. Yet leaving ingredients in the fridge with uncertain expiration dates? Doesn't that make you unfit as a housewife? I'm positive there were no expired ingredients. It's definitely your mistake. I can't believe you're blaming me for your own mistakes like this. I'm feeling upset, so I'm going to end this conversation. Amber, do you have a second? Yes, I'm on my break. Is there something you need? I'm in a bit of trouble. I've been pondering whether to share this with you for a while now. What? What's wrong? I figured if I were in your position, I'd want to know, so I decided to reach out. Jenny, what's going on? If you're going through something, just let me know. I'll do whatever I can to help. Yeah, but it's not about me. It's about James. What is it? Is everything okay with James? That's the thing. It looks like James might be having an affair. What? Really? I'm truly sorry. But I'm absolutely certain because I saw it myself. I'm sorry for not bringing this up sooner. Jenny, could you tell me about the woman James was with? Oh, she has long hair. There are many women with long hair out there. Can you recall any other distinctive features? It was all so sudden and I got flustered. But she was wearing a suit, so maybe she's a businesswoman? There are a lot of women like that, aren't there? When did this happen? Oh, I remember that. James went to Italy for a trade show as a representative of the company, right? Yeah, he did. I believe it was during that time. Isn't it odd for him to be in town while he should be overseas? And walking around openly with another woman in broad daylight? It's hard to think of any other explanation besides cheating. What time exactly is broad daylight? If James is really cheating, I want to gather evidence, so please tell me. Oh dear, I really can't recall the exact time. I mentioned before, didn't I? I was quite flustered. Even in a panic, you usually have a rough idea of the time, right? Around 2? I see. I finally said it. I've been feeling guilty all this time. The fact that my son is cheating? I'm truly sorry. No, it's not like it's been confirmed that James is cheating or anything. But I saw it with my own eyes, you know. Anyway, Amber, what's your next move? You should probably start by figuring out why he cheated. I guess so. At this point, I'm not sure if he cheated and I have no proof. But if James is really cheating, then maybe divorce? What? Divorce? Don't you want to listen to James' side and consider forgiving him after acknowledging your own faults? I believe it's just not in my nature. Once I know, I don't think I could carry on as usual. So I think it's best for both of us to part ways. Wow! You sound like you don't care about James at all. Maybe there's something wrong with you. Don't you think it's fair to tell me if there's something wrong with me, instead of resorting to cheating? I've felt this way for a while now, but you're really cold-hearted. Being so unforgiving of just one mistake from your husband shows how narrow-minded you are. I used to blame James for cheating on you, but now I guess I can see why he might have done it. Anyway, if the cheating turns out to be true, I'll file for divorce. But before that, I need to gather evidence. So for now, could you please keep quiet about this? Please don't say anything to James either. Wait a minute. Why do I have to take orders from you? First of all, it was you who brought this up. I expect your cooperation in investigating this affair. Evidence. The fact that I saw it happen is the strongest evidence. I don't think we should dig deeper into this odd situation. No, unless there's real proof, I'm not going to believe you. How dare you talk to me like that? My son doesn't need someone who doesn't even care about him. Oh well, too bad, huh? Jenny, James wasn't having an affair. Is that so? That's good. That's all you gotta say? Huh? Hey, wasn't it you who first mentioned James cheating? And you were pretty sure because you saw it yourself. Oh, yes, I did. I see. I didn't suspect him at all, but just to double check, I reached out to his partner. Turns out, on the day you claimed to see him cheating, James was actually in Italy at a trade show. They even sent real-time videos from the event, so there's no doubt about it. Yeah, that's a relief, isn't it? I'm relieved to hear James wasn't cheating. Why did you insist so strongly that he was cheating? It must have been tough for James to be accused like that, especially when he has been working so hard. Listen, he looked just like James, okay? It was a mistake. Let it go. You're being so persistent. You confidently said it was James. Who do you think did you mistake him for? I don't know. Maybe it was his doppelganger. Just drop it. Just to be sure, I checked James' phone. All his messages were about work, and the photos were all from our outings together. What the hell, Amber? Even if he's your husband, going through his phone without permission is invasion of privacy. I know that, but I had no choice. I needed proof. I will apologize to James about that. I can't believe you'd go that far. What about his rights? I want to make sure because I care about him. That's why I want solid evidence. I asked him directly too. What? James told me without any hesitation that he'd never cheat on me, and I believe him. Oh, does that mean you two aren't getting divorced after all? Yes, I don't believe James is cheating, and I have no plans to divorce him whatsoever. If you come across any new evidence, please inform me. There's no such thing. What? It was a lie. You really think my son would do such a thing? Don't disrespect him. Huh? What are you talking about? I made it all up. What? Don't you think it's unfair for James to be suspected of cheating on me? I made up the story about James' affair to test you. I wanted to see how much you truly love James. But you said you'd divorce him over just one affair. Of course. I wouldn't tolerate anyone disrespecting me like that. You won't even consider if you played a part in his cheating? I feel sorry for my son. I knew I was right about you being a terrible wife. Wait a minute. Isn't it wrong for you to tell such terrible lies? People reveal their true colors at times like this, and now you've shown yours. Revealing true colors? I see it as a normal reaction if someone cheats on you. I value myself too much for this. Enough with this already. I can't trust James' well-being with someone as cold as you. You should just divorce him already. What? I don't need a daughter-in-law like you. Just divorce him already. There's no point in continuing this conversation. Take care. Hey, Amber, don't you dare! Amber, can you pick up the phone? Oh my God, answer the phone! What do you want this time, Jenny? I can't talk on the phone right now. What's with the attitude? I had a feeling this wouldn't be good. You're as predictable as ever. But listen, something serious happened. My son got arrested. What? Why? I'm not entirely sure, but it seems he got upset about being suspected of cheating and secretly investigated. Then, he caused a scene at a restaurant. Apparently, he was shouting, flipping tables and chairs, and even threw food at other customers. Huh? My husband is sitting next to me. What? Shouldn't he be working? What do you mean? We planned to take a day off today after discussing it beforehand. Oh, please, stop pretending. Anyway, hurry up and come to the police station. This is serious. Like I said, James is here with me. Stop being so persistent. Aren't you worried about your husband? If it were true, of course I'd be worried. But he's right here, next to me. Are you serious? Why is it so hard to believe? Mom, it's me. Is that really you, James? Amber is just pretending to be you, right? It's really me. If you doubt me that much, I'll send you a message right away. Can you believe it's me now? James! Mom, you've been bothering Amber so much, haven't you? You've caused quite a bit of trouble, too. No, I mean... Did you throw away all the groceries Amber had stocked up? I checked the fridge, too, but it was empty, you know. They were expired. How are the groceries we bought just the day before already expired? That's strange, isn't it? If that's true, it's the store's responsibility, right? And you say you witnessed me cheating? Well, I thought it was you. You thought it was me? I couldn't believe it either. I was pretty freaked out. I have just mistaken someone else for you. What the hell? If you're going to lie, at least make it a believable one. There's no way I would cheat on Amber. I know. So it was the wrong guy after all. And me getting arrested? Amber showed me your messages. What kind of parent tries to make their own son out to be a criminal? It's just awful. I just wanted to protect you. Protect me from what? I don't understand what you are trying to say. I can't have my child around someone like you. What? A child? What are you talking about? Jenny, it's Amber. Wait a minute. What do you mean a child? We actually took a day off today to visit the doctor together. Huh? I'm pregnant, so we're going for our first checkup together. That's why I'm here with James. Huh? Really? I'm going to be a grandmother? Why didn't you tell me sooner? I'm thrilled to be able to meet my adorable grandchildren. So, when's the baby due? About that, don't worry about the kid. What do you mean? We've discussed and decided not to let you see our child. What? Why? As what James said earlier, after all the trouble you've caused, like making up James' affair and fake arrests, would I really let the baby meet someone who keeps causing such problems? Just think about it. Well, we've chosen not to let the child meet you because I worry you might have a negative influence on our child. Oh no! I was really excited about getting to hold my grandchild, you know? But not getting to see them at all is a real bummer. I can't forgive you. After all the things you did to me, you have no idea how much stress I've been under. And James understands that too. That's why we don't want our child to be around you. No, don't do that. You caused this. You should have seen it coming. Your son's furious. Doubt he'll forgive you. Can you convince him, Amber? Huh? You have influence as his wife. Your word could change things, and I might get to meet my grandchild. So, have you found out if it's a boy or a girl yet? I only just found out I'm pregnant, so I don't know the gender yet. Well, regardless of the gender, it's none of your business, so you shouldn't worry about it. Wait a minute, are you guys serious? Of course. As soon as I noticed the signs of pregnancy, we quickly decided to move. Huh? Move? Yes, we decided to buy a house. Where did you move to? Tell me where you're moving to. Huh? Why would I tell you? Why not? If I let you know where we're moving, won't you just show up uninvited? That's why James strictly warned me not to share it with you. Well then, could you at least tell me where you're going to have the baby? No, I won't tell you that either. Why not? Because when the baby is born, you might just show up at the hospital, right? And if we're not careful, you might figure out where we live. James made it clear I should never tell you. What? That's terrible. You think so? Please reflect on your actions and consider how they've affected me. How could you overlook all the terrible things you've done to me? Wait a minute, then I'll apologize. So you'll forgive me and let me see my grandchild. I can't do that. Why? That's because we promised each other. We're going to raise our child together without any interference from you. So please don't worry about anything. We're confident we can do a great job raising our child together. That's not what I'm worried about. I want to see my grandchildren's faces, and I want to hold them in my arms. Make my wish come true. No way. Why not? We'll end the conversation here since it seems we're going in circles. James has made it clear that he won't be contacting you again. Please leave us alone. No! Please! Because she enjoyed causing trouble and kept bothering me, my mother-in-law ended up feeling lonely and isolated. She seems really shocked by it all and keeps telling people she can't see her grandchild. It's all because she wouldn't stop harassing me. Now people are spreading rumors about her, like accusing her son of cheating and even calling him a criminal. Now she's too scared to go outside. She stays at home all the time. She brought this on herself. My baby is growing healthy in my belly, and I'm just waiting for it to be born. I'm grateful that I've been able to spend these 10 months without any mental stress. When the child grows up, if my mother-in-law sincerely reflects on her actions, I'm discussing with James about going to see her.
Hey Laura, what do you think you're doing? I heard you didn't see him off again today. You weren't sleeping when your husband was preparing to go for work, were you? You've been treating him so badly, but you're still his wife, even though you are unbelievably lazy wife. This can't be happening. My son doesn't need a lazy wife like you. You two should get a divorce. Hello, Bellatrix. That's not true. Today, Andrew went for work very early. He left at around 5 a.m., which is much earlier than usual. He said that I don't have to get up early for him. Just because I couldn't send him off to work doesn't mean that I don't see him off every day. So are you saying that Andrew told you to stay in bed and you didn't send him off just because it was too early for you? That's an excuse? You are spoiled and lazy. You know what? If you were born in the same year as I was, you'd be divorced by now. I won't spoil you. I'll keep an eye on you. As my son's wife, you'd better behave. I won't allow Andrew to take pity on you. Julie understood. By the way, Bellatrix, how did you know the time Andrew left for work? Such a silly question. I've been talking with him by WhatsApp every day since 5 a.m. Didn't you notice that? So I know when he goes, what time he leaves the house. I know everything. I know everything about my son. You're using WhatsApp? I didn't know about that. You texted Andrew that early every day? Do you have any idea how busy he is every morning before work? What are you talking about? Oh, are you jealous? It's just a message. You can look at it quickly and reply within an hour. You don't even know that? You're way behind me. Within an hour. Do you even set a time limit for Andrew to reply? I didn't know about that. I'm not surprised at all. This is our family rule. This rule is not new. It's been in place since the day he got his phone. You are his wife, so you must remember that rule. If you don't, we won't tolerate that. Do I have to obey the same rule too? Okay then, I'll try my best. Oh, you only have 10 minutes, not an hour to reply. It's easy, right? You're just lounging around anyway. Reply within 10 minutes. There's no way you need an hour to do that. What? 10 minutes? I'm busy too. Isn't it obvious? Stop messing around with me. You're my son's wife. I'll train you to be a better wife. If you can't do that, you must divorce my son. I don't want my son to stay married with a wife who can't even keep her promises. Oh no. I can't do it every time since I'm not holding my cell phone all day and all night. I won't accept any excuses. This is my decision as Andrew's mother. Also, make sure you send Andrew off properly tomorrow. Do not use his early work hours as an excuse. Do I make myself clear? Moreover, you must come to my house this evening. This evening? Excuse me, Bellatrix. I have an appointment to take Ginny to the otolaryngology this evening. That's not so hard. Just take her to the otolaryngology and then come over to my house. It's not that difficult. You're just making excuses again. But I can't leave her inside the house by herself. She's only 5 and she needs me to stay with her. She'll be fine. She's a big-hearted girl like you. She'll flatter the adults around her and do something about it. Besides, girls grow up on their own, even if you leave them alone. I told you, didn't I? I'm a firm believer in what I say. Be sure to come here in the evening. Do you understand me? I'll have Andrew to divorce you if you don't listen to my orders. If you want to stay married to my son, then do as I say. Okay, I'll make it work. I'll be there on time this evening. You should have said that in the beginning. You're a real pain in the ass, you know that? You're also not a pretty wife. I wonder what did Andrew like about you? Nothing good at all. Hey, I heard you. What are you doing? I heard you made Andrew pick up your daughter from the otolaryngology, didn't you? You shouldn't have done that. He's tired from work, and you're such a terrible wife to have made him pick up your daughter. I can't believe mothers today can't even take care of their own daughters. You're just taking advantage of Andrew to do things on behalf of you. This is unforgivable. You said that your orders are absolute, so I obeyed what you said yesterday. I went to your house to clean up and pick up the food you made for Andrew, didn't I? Don't you dare to talk back to me like that. You're just treating Andrew as if he were some sort of servant. You're just not good at what you do. I'm not treating Andrew like a servant. Ginny is also his child. It's normal for a married couple to take care of their child together. It can be hard for parents at times, but isn't it fun to raise a child together like that? When I asked Andrew to take care of our daughter, he looked very excited and said he was happy to do that. He laughed and said it was the first time he was accompanying Ginny to the hospital, and he also seemed to be enjoying it too. You think he said that seriously? You're such a silly girl. He was just trying to impress you. He couldn't say no because he was afraid of you, the mean wife. You should at least understand that. You can't understand people's feelings, can you? You're pathetic. The mean wife? Did Andrew say so? He's a very nice boy, unlike you. He's sensitive, so even if he thinks about something, there's no way he'd say it. He won't say how he truly feels, and I'm sure about that. I'm his mother. I know everything. I can tell by his words and the tone of his voice that he doesn't like it. His voice? Did you talk to him directly? You said that you were only texting him by WhatsApp, weren't you? Yes, we've been texting each other. He's busy, so I didn't call him. Unlike you, I care about my son. He's too busy to pick up the phone when I call him. You didn't hear his voice, did you? You said something about words, tone of voice. Shut up! I don't have to hear his voice, but I can get sense how Andrew feels just by reading his messages. Unlike you, I'm his mother. Our hearts are connected to each other. I see. But this time, we did it after discussing it between the two of us as a married couple, and Andrew enjoyed it. So it's already resolved. I thought it was fine since I didn't bother you. Jeez, that's not the issue. You should use your head and think more. If you are a wife, you shouldn't bother your husband. It's something you have to manage on your own. You're depending on your husband for everything. When I was young, I didn't let my husband do anything. We can't let that man bother us, isn't that right? That's what I call supporting my husband. You should learn more from me. Do you know what I mean? Don't make me say the same thing every time I talk to you. Yes, I'll try to work harder. Do you really understand? You're just trying to run away from problems, aren't you? I'll have to talk with Andrew more about this and have him dump you. I can see right through you. Laura, I'm so sorry for your loss. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. I had no idea your father had been ill for so many years. I'm sorry that I didn't notice. Thank you for your concern, Bellatrix. About my father, I didn't tell people that he was sick because he wanted to keep that as a secret. The home care nurse took a good care of him when he was still alive. My father trusts her a lot, and so do I. She's been a great help to us. Well, glad to hear that. I'm sure your father didn't want you to worry about him. He's a very kind man. I'd do the same thing if I were him. I don't want to cause trouble for my son. I want him to always have a smile on his face. So don't beat yourself up, okay? You did a great job. Oh, Bellatrix, thank you very much. I feel much better now that you say that. I haven't been able to go home often, and I haven't been able to let my father see Ginny at all. It's been so hard, and I thought there was something more I could have done for him. It's okay. Your father doesn't blame you for what happened to him. On the contrary, I'm sure he cared for you very much. You are his precious daughter, aren't you? Yes, you're right. I was raised by a very kind father. That's why he left his legacy, didn't he? Legacy? What are you talking about? Well, the big house, the magnificent vase of flowers in the room during the funeral, also your father's expensive wristwatch, and there was even a large painting. All of those are luxury brand items, aren't they? All of them belong to you, right? You don't have any siblings, and your relatives are estranged. You're the only daughter, so you're going to inherit all of them. Am I right? Well, yes, but they're all mementos of my father. Why did you ask that? It's nothing. I was just checking. Anyway, why don't you get some rest? I think you need some time to rest both mentally and physically. You can leave the rest to me. I'll take care of your parents' house for you. As you know, I'm good at organizing and cleaning. No, I can't let you do that. I know it takes time, but I'll do it by myself, on my own pace. No need to hesitate, Laura. I'm the only one who can help you now. In times like this, you should let me help you. You can count on me since I'm your mother-in-law. No, but there may be things I think are important, and I'm sure that it's difficult for you to choose between them. I told you, from now on, I'm your mother, so leave it to me. I'll make sure to distinguish between important things and things to throw away. No, that's fine, really. Please kindly leave me alone. Bellatrix, are you listening to me? Bellatrix, I'm surprised to hear that you brought a person from the real estate agent to my parents' house. What in the world are you gonna do with that house? You can't do whatever you want without permission. Laura, I've been dreaming about this for a long time. I was going to proceed secretly, but... Dream? A new family house! Oops! I should have kept this as a secret. What do you mean? When my son got married, I'll live together with him and his wife. Then, his wife will take care of all the house chores. I'll be free from the duty of taking care of my husband, and I'll hang out with some friends to sing, which is my hobby. And when I come home, my favorite meal is ready, and I can take a bath whenever I want. I've been dreaming about that since a long time ago. Wouldn't that be wonderful? That's the best part of having a daughter-in-law. You're not going to do that in my father's house, are you? Oh, no. I wouldn't do it in that house. I'm very picky about my tastes, you know. I want a Western-looking house, which is quite popular recently. I don't want to live in your parents' old-fashioned house. Well, I do like the size of it anyway. Old-fashioned house? How rude. It's a beautiful historic house. That house was inherited by my father from my grandfather. But it's your house now, isn't it? Well, I'm the owner now. Right? Gosh, I wonder how hard it is to explain things to you. I was trying to say that I own that house. I beg your pardon? Stop kidding me. Of course it's not your house. Because what belongs to the wife of my son belongs to his family. It's obvious. I will decide what I want to do with that house, and you have no choice. Do you really think you're allowed to be selfish like that? I won't allow that to happen. Then you must divorce my son. Seriously? If you won't give me the house, then divorce Andrew. I don't want him to stay married to such an uncaring wife. I went to the trouble of giving you the chance for filial piety, and you want to pass up that chance? Filial piety? That's right. You don't have parents or relatives anymore, do you? You don't even have a home to go back to. I'm saying that I'll create a home for you to go back to, and I'll be your parent. And I'm giving you the chance for filial piety. You should be so grateful that I care for you that much. Oh dear, you were kind enough to talk to me and Jenny just because you wanted to make some investigation of my parents' house? Of course not! I did it because I sincerely wanted to support you, you know. I felt sorry for Andrew if you guys are depressed. Oh, and I went looking for the deed of the house, but it wasn't at your place. The deed? So that's why you went to my father's house, didn't you? Well, yes, of course. Giving that house to me is your first act of filial piety. So please give me the deed of that house or change the owner's name to me as soon as possible. Well, even if you don't want to do that, I can ask Andrew to destroy the house. I've told you that you have no right to choose, haven't I? I can't believe it. It's insane. Just because you don't like me, you even try to take the inheritance from my father? I don't think a person with kindness will do such a thing. And you're trying to use my inheritance for your own desires? Please leave my father's belongings and the house alone. You can say whatever you want. I'm not listening to you. I'm going to turn that house into a duplex. That's what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, and you'd better sell or throw away everything in that house as soon as possible. You won't need those in the new house. Well, I'll give you 2 months to clean up and do the paperwork. Just get it over with. And when you're done, let me know at your earliest convenience. I'm bringing in the person from a real estate agent that I'm familiar with, and I've already talked to him. See you later. What's going on? Why is there a stranger living in that house? I didn't hear anything about that. I thought you cleared out your house. My dream of having a duplex is falling apart because of a stranger. What the hell did you do? Give me an explanation that makes sense. I went over there to help clean the house, and there was a stranger in the house. They even changed the locks in the house so I couldn't get in. There were many security cameras at the house too. Who are those people? Do you know them? Bellatrix, the truth is, the house is no longer mine. Huh? What are you talking about? Who's going to believe that nonsense? That house was your father's legacy. It's important to you, right? You gave it away to strangers just like that? You were always complaining to me whenever I told you that I want to do something with that house, weren't you? I didn't give it away. I gave them the house as a token of my gratitude to my father's former home care nurse and her family. A home care nurse and her family? Why? Were you threatened? They are strangers. Are you out of your mind to give the house to strangers? I can't believe it. Why did you do that? The house should have been mine. It was never yours from the start. Are you sure you understood what I've told you before? I don't remember giving it to you. I had no intention of giving it to you from the beginning. Besides, that house is not an inheritance from my father. He gave it to me when I was still alive. When did he give it to you? Does that mean that the house has been yours for a long time? Oh my God! That means you could have built a duplex much earlier. How could you keep such an important thing as a secret from me? Did you do it on purpose? Tell me quickly. You are my son's wife, so I'm in charge of managing your property. I can't believe you kept such an important thing from me and Andrew. You two really should have a divorce. I don't trust a person like you. I can't stand the thought of living with a liar like you. Divorce Andrew right away. By the way, are you also trying to steal my family's property too? Oh my God. Bellatrix, I have nothing to hide. I've told Andrew everything. On the contrary, he even knew about my father's condition before I told him about that. Huh? What? Why? Well, at the hospital, my father asked him to take care of me. He also said we can do whatever we want with the house. He said we don't have to keep it forever. We can sell it or whatever. So me and Andrew thought about it and decided about what would be the best thing to do. We decided to give the house to the home care nurse who had kindly took care of my father for several years instead of us. But when we tried to give it to her as a gift, she refused. So we are renting it to her now with a term of 10 years. So after 10 years, that house will be mine. My son really did a great job. No, the agreement was that after 10 years, the house would belong to the home care nurse. She agreed to that. Oh no! Then that house, my dream, will be completely in someone else's hands? Please don't misunderstand me. I've told you many times, from the beginning, that house doesn't belong to you. It belongs to me. What I do with that is up to me. Andrew knows that. You think you are allowed to be so selfish even though you are my son's wife? With whose permission can you do such a thing? Divorce Andrew right away. I can't take it anymore. Bellatrix, please stop being so selfish. Were you even listening to what I told you? Besides, Andrew agreed to this decision. Listen to me carefully. I'm gonna say it to you one more time. I've already discussed with Andrew everything about renting that house to someone and giving it away after 10 years. That's because Andrew is just being nice to you that he can't even say what he wanted to say. He couldn't disobey you, so here we are, the evil wife. Are you trying to manipulate my son just like that? I'm on my way over there now. Call Andrew and tell him to come home. I can't wait even for one more minute. Call him? It's still noon. Andrew is at work right now. Don't be so selfish. I can't call him out for something like this. It will just interfere his work. It's too much trouble. If you can't, I'll call him. What a useless woman you are. You just don't want to call Andrew, right? That's not going to happen. Please don't do that. You really are annoying. Why are you bothering your own son? Huh? What did you say? I'm his mother, you know. I just want to let my son know since this is an important thing. Children listen to their parents. Gosh. Bellatrix, it's not important at all. It's not even life-threatening, is it? Please leave your son alone. In the first place, it's not an emergency, and you're calling Andrew. It will cause trouble for the company he works for. They'll just think that you are insane. You'll embarrass your son too. If he doesn't answer, I'll just go to his office. I have to talk to him quickly and kick you out of the house. Going to his office? I think it's useless. Andrew is not there. Well, I shouldn't tell you about this, but looks like I have no choice. He actually resigned from that company years ago. What? What do you mean? Years ago? Resigned? No way, that's impossible. Yes, you used to go to the company where Andrew worked 3 times a week. I heard that you went there to have lunch with him or to have dinner together after work. I heard that you didn't allow him to work overtime. That's why you were sitting at the entrance of the company, right? Hey, what's wrong with that? I wasn't interrupting his work. I just wanted to be together with my son. I have to look out for him. I need to make sure he's doing his job and not being bullied by his colleagues. If you were a parent, you'd do the same thing. You might think that it's the right thing to do, but for most people, that's crazy. Do you know his boss at work warned him about that a lot? Even if I told you in a roundabout way, you didn't listen to me. Everyone was laughing at Andrew and I felt sorry for him. I don't think you, who only cares about yourself, even noticed. That can't be true. Andrew didn't like me. His colleagues were laughing at him. It's just jealousy, isn't it? They envied him because his mother are taking a very good care of him. Do you really think so? Do you have any idea about how Andrew really feels? What about now? Andrew hasn't replied to your text, has he? Maybe he's not even reading it. I heard from Andrew that he's been reading all of your messages but didn't reply. Oh, but you were spying on him by checking the time when he read your messages. And I heard you even tried to secretly put a GPS on his phone. What? How did you find out about that? Because Andrew is working as a smartphone app developer right now. Oh no! He knows, so he'll turn off his phone when he rides the subway. That way, you won't know where his company is. How much trouble are you going to put your son through? He was lamenting that if he did a bad job of blocking incoming calls or something like that, you would even come to the house. But that's all over today. We're at our limit. What? What do you mean by that? We've decided to sell the money from renting the house and the things in my father's house and migrate. Migrate? Where? I didn't hear you talk about that. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you anyway. I don't want you to spy on us. Wait! Please don't take him away from me. He's all I have. I beg you. That's for Andrew to decide. It's not for me to say, but this environment is not good for you and Andrew. I don't want to. I don't want to leave him. We are meant to be together. I shudder just thinking about getting separated from my son. We've always hated what you've done to us, you know that? But we've been holding back for a long time. Andrew is kind, so he couldn't tell his precious mother about how he really feels. I know that too, so I've been trying to treat you nicely. But we were fed up with your selfish behavior, and we've had enough. You despise our daughter and keep demanding me to get a divorce every day. You even tried to sell my father's house without my permission. Do you think you are allowed to do whatever you want just because you're my mother-in-law? I don't think so. You are so selfish. I can't take it anymore. We're under a lot of stress because of you. I'm sorry I went too far, so give me a second chance. Give me a chance to apologize to Andrew. I need him. I told you, didn't I? Andrew is the one who's decided. Anyway, are you telling me that you'll only apologize to Andrew? You're the kind of person who never wavers until the end, aren't you? I'm sorry. Enough is enough. I have a plane to catch, so I gotta go. Thank you for your support. I won't contact you ever again. Goodbye. Please, wait! After moving to a new place and settling down, I received a call from my father-in-law. He said that his wife, who had been so aggressive, had become quiet and tended to stay at home without a trace. Whenever the phone rang, she would be excited since she thought that it's from her son, but then she would be disappointed since it wasn't. It seems that being separated from his son was the most difficult thing for her to endure. Rather than taking care of her son, she must have been completely dependent on him. My father-in-law has told me that he will take care of his wife. It may be a rough therapy, but we are not going to contact her so that she can properly reflect on what she has done. We then bought a house in a rural area with the money we gained from working hard so that our family of 3 could make a fresh start. We are busy working together, helping each other out, but right now, we are living our happiest life. And if one day my mother-in-law realizes her mistake, we may meet her again. However, it's not possible yet. Well, I don't plan to see her for now until she properly reflects on her mistakes.
Hey, Vivian. I need to talk to you about something. What's wrong? It's about my mother. What about her? Mom says it's boring to stay home alone. She wants something to do. Well, I can understand that. She's been living alone since your father passed away 2 years ago. It's not that I haven't been concerned about it, but I've been so busy with work and housework that I had no time to visit her. So, you know she likes to chat, right? I guess so. She's always talking all by herself. That's why she wants to use Dad's insurance money to open a small coffee shop. What? She's already 65 years old. Isn't it a lot of work to open a coffee shop? I told her that too, but she doesn't listen to me. I guess I can understand that too. It might give her something to live for, but I think it's too risky. I agree. You should definitely stop her. But I don't think it's right to just tell her to stop. I honestly don't know what to do. I understand how you feel, but I definitely don't recommend it. In the first place, what if she ends up in debt because of it? That's likely to happen, you know. Yes, but I don't want to see my mom grow old like this. You can say that so easily because she's not your mother. Then how can you be responsible for it? There's no guarantee that the business will succeed. I don't think a coffee shop will bring many customers nowadays. Why do you think like that? You won't know unless you try, right? She might have a chance if she was more younger. Anyway, I think you should stop her. Oh, my boss is calling me. I'll talk to you when I get back. Hi, Vivian. It's been a while. How are you? Hi, Kaylee. I'm sorry it's been so long. Time just flies when you're so busy, you know. You're as busy as ever, aren't you? Anyway, I'm sure you've heard from Milo, but the preparations for my coffee shop are steadily progressing. What? A coffee shop? So you're going to open a coffee shop after all? Yes, I am. I know it's going to be successful. If I open a coffee shop, it will surely become a popular coffee shop. I might even be on TV. Where does your confidence come from? What is it? No, it's nothing. So, I need to tell you something. I've made Milo the guarantor for the loan. What? Wait a minute. You mean as a co-signer? Yes. He's working full-time, so he has a certain amount of income, right? That's why I made him to be my co-signer. Huh? You mean he already signed it? Of course. I have never seen such a document, nor do I remember him saying anything about it. How can he do such a thing without consulting me? He seemed to have no problem with it. Huh? I told him to convince you to stop. I think he just lied to you. What do you mean? Don't you think it was such a hassle for him trying to stop me from opening a coffee shop? Because there's no way I would have accepted it. Oh my gosh. It's something that involves my life too. That's why I asked Milo to be a co-signer. Huh? I can't believe it. Why did he do that? Isn't there someone else you would rather ask other than him? You should ask your brother first. Because he has a low income. Besides, he has a family and a child. I can't ask him to be my co-signer. He would turn me down. Why are you forcing us to do what your own brother refused to do? Because he is my son, right? You're not a family member of this house, so don't be cocky. You're not going to have any problems even if he's a co-signer. And the loan amount is only $300,000. That's not so expensive considering it's a restaurant opening, right? 300,000? I'm getting dizzy. Kaylee, no business succeeds so easily. I know that, but I have experience. I didn't live 65 years for nothing. What experience? I don't mean to be presumptuous, but you are not that good a cook. You didn't work in the service industry for many years. You didn't work as an accountant. I think it's hard to run a coffee shop just because you like to talk, don't you think? You're so cocky. Watch your language. I know I'm out of line, but being a co-signer is something that affects everyone in the family. And yet, what are you thinking having Milo to co-sign it without even telling me? Because he agreed with me. He said, if I was that serious about it, he's sure you would understand too. I was thinking that you might be willing to accept it. Huh? He never said anything like that. I'll be in real trouble if you do anything selfish. I'm sure you'll have a hard time running the business. Don't be so negative. If you think running a business is hard, then think about how you can help. What? Like advertising to your family, talk to your friends and co-workers, or come up with great recipes together. There must be a lot of things you can think of to run a successful coffee shop, right? Kaylee, are you relying on others to run the business? There's no way you can make it work with such a simple idea. Please stop it right now. I've already submitted the paperwork, so there's no turning back. Why did you do it so selfishly? Vivian, may I have a word with you? Hi, Kaylee. How can I help you? It's about the coffee shop. I'm not getting as many customers as I expected. I thought this place would be popular and was supposed to be full every day. But I'm only getting 2 or 3 customers a day. I guess so. It's tough running a coffee shop. I think it's tough to get more customers if you aren't that different from other shops. I see. And on top of that, the tenant fee is expensive. I don't have enough money to cover the deficit anymore. What? What about your husband's insurance money? Did you use it all up? Yes, I'm afraid so. I put all my savings into this coffee shop. That's why I decided to give up running this coffee shop. Are you serious, Kaylee? It's only been 6 months. I know, but I can't pay the money anymore. What? You didn't leave enough to pay back your loan? There's no way I could leave that much. I used all up to cover my monthly living expenses and the coffee shop's deficit. Because there was no other way. Wait a minute. You've taken out a large loan, so let's think about how to attract customers again. For example, you could use social networking sites or try to get some ads in a free magazine. There is no way I can do that. You should have helped me out from the start. How can you say that now after doing nothing? You can't just leave it to someone else. I'm doing my job too, and I didn't think the business was in such bad situation. That's enough. Huh? I've done what I wanted to do and now I feel better about it. Okay. I've already run out of money, so I can't continue to run the store any longer. I guess not. Then what are you going to do about repaying the debt? I've decided to go bankrupt. Bankrupt? Kaylee, why are you making such an important decision on your own? If you go bankrupt, Milo will have to repay the loan, won't he? That's right. If I go bankrupt, my debt will be paid by my son, my co-signer. Huh? That's crazy. Because no matter how you look at it, there's no way I can pay back $300,000. My husband's insurance money and my savings are all gone. Why didn't you consult me or Milo earlier? Even if I had consulted you, you would have been angry anyway, wouldn't you? So I thought I'm going bankrupt. I've been having fun with the rest of my savings. Huh? I ran out of money when I was traveling with friends, eating nice dinners, buying clothes, etc. If I go bankrupt, I won't be able to do those things. I've had plenty of fun before that. Kaylee, are you insane? Because Milo is the one who's going to take over the repayment, right? I don't have to pay back. Thanks to him, I'm free. Kaylee, when you got the loan, you said you would never cause us any trouble. So you asked Milo to be your co-signer, didn't you? You didn't have the slightest intention of doing that, did you? From the very beginning, you wanted to put everything on us. Because it was your fault for not helping me, wasn't it? If you had thought about teaching me how to serve customers when I opened the shop, it might have been different. You weren't responsible enough to begin with. I don't understand what you're saying. It was you who insisted on opening the coffee shop, right? Shouldn't you have made more effort yourself? No, you didn't do anything for me. That's why I was forced to close the store. You said it was going to be hard, but you didn't do anything. Why is it my fault? You made the decision on your own and took out the loan on your own? That's enough. I'm satisfied now. I don't want to run a coffee shop and I don't want to pay back the loan. Oh my goodness, we're in a big trouble now. Milo trusted you and co-signed the loan, remember? What do you mean that's enough? You're so picky. This is what a co-signer is for. You're responsible for it now that your husband signed for it. You have to come up with the money to pay back. Is that what you think? You were planning to have us repay the loan from the beginning, weren't you? That's not what I was planning, but... Because there's no evidence that you made any effort, is there? You just came up with the idea and did whatever you wanted. When things didn't work out, you closed the business and left the remaining financing to us. Isn't that too selfish? Because this is how it happened, it can't be helped. Milo is a co-signer, so you guys should repay the loan like an adult. Kaylee, don't you know? Huh? Milo is your co-signer, right? From now on, Milo is the one who is going to repay the loan. What do you mean? Of course he is going to repay the loan. But since you're his wife, it's on you as well, you know? It's your husband who co-signed it, remember? I was absolutely certain that this would happen, so I'm going to divorce him. And he already agreed to divorce. Oh no. So that $300,000 will be paid back by Milo alone? He is the co-signer, so yes, he will. He will have a hard time because of his selfish mother. You're lying. I'm not lying. Please tell him about your bankruptcy yourself. Why did you do this to me? Because of me, Milo will have to suffer. I made him my co-signer because I didn't care what would happen to you. Your way of thinking is strange. If it was you, his wife, I wouldn't feel anything for putting you through the hardships. How could you do that to Milo? He's going to lose everything. What shall I do? By the way, everything that is our family's property has been changed to my name, so... Huh? My car, my house, my savings. I could fully imagine this was going to happen, so acted on it. Is that so? So the property will remain then? Somehow. Then why don't Milo just go bankrupt too? Then he wouldn't have to repay the debt. But the property is secured in your name. And Milo and I won't have to be miserable. Huh? You put the property in your name in advance. Thank you. Now, Milo and I can get out of debt. We won't have to be poor. I'm really glad. I guess we are going to be fine. Thanks for yesterday, Vivian. I was very worried about my life ahead of me. But thanks to your thoughtfulness, I had a good night's sleep last night. So, when do you think we should move there? What? Because I'm going bankrupt. Then it will be difficult for me to live alone. Kaylee, you must have misunderstood something. What? I divorced Milo. Huh? I just submitted the divorce papers to the city office. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Actually, I made a promise to Milo. If your coffee shop didn't work out and he has to repay the debt, I would divorce him. What? Because he's the one who co-signed for the loan. I can see that I will have a hard time if we stay married. Even so, Milo swore that your coffee shop is going to go well because he had a secret plan or something. He even wrote a written pledge about it. At that time, I already had the property's name changed. Oh no! How could he do such a thing? He trusted you with all his heart. You made him do it, didn't you? You talked him into it so that you would be the only one to keep everything. I didn't coerce him. He completely trusted you. Rather, he agreed to it with a smile on his face. He was very certain that this would never happen. I'll never forget the look on his face. Then do something for him. You are his wife, right? I'm his ex-wife. Well, that's right. I wanted to do something about it, but $300,000 in debt is nothing I can do. It's too much for me. It's the same for Milo, isn't it? Sharing the same hardships is what makes a married couple strong. Go file for remarriage right now. I don't want to. I don't care if it's your debt or Milo's debt. I have no intention to repay it. I feel sorry for you, but he will have to repay the debt from now on. What are you talking about? I told you that Milo and I are going bankrupt so that we don't have to go through any hardship. If we go bankrupt, we won't have to pay back the $300,000, right? You are a very easygoing person, aren't you? How did you get the loan without knowing anything? What? A co-signer cannot go bankrupt. I don't think Milo can do it because many conditions are required. Is that true? So he really has to repay the $300,000? Of course, since he's the co-signer. Huh? What am I supposed to do then? The only way is for Milo to work hard and steadily pay it back. Because of me? That's right. In general, there's no way people can borrow money that easily. You borrowed a lot of money to open a coffee shop on a spur-of-the-moment idea. And then you close the store in 6 months because you can't get any customers. That's why you took out a $300,000 loan, right? There's no way you can succeed unless you are seriously prepared to go through with it. Oh, I don't know what to do. Your careless actions have ruined Milo's life. I can't let him do that. Vivian, what should I do? I guess you'll have to work together to pay back the money. Vivian, I have a favor to ask you. What is it? If all the property has been changed to your name, then you have the money, don't you? That was Milo's property to begin with. Can't you just put a little bit of it toward repayment? Why? You made him a co-signer without any consultation. Because of your selfishness, I had to get a divorce too. I want to get alimony from you. Don't say that. You were married, weren't you? You two should work together to pay back the $300,000. Of course I'll help you. Huh? Don't be silly. You're the one who got us into this mess, remember? There's no way you can help. I don't even want to lend money to someone who shows no remorse. You're too cold, Vivian. Please, help us. I'm a stranger now. There's absolutely no need for me to get involved with you people. This is the last time I'm texting you. Anyway, now I feel like giving myself a reward for being so thoughtful. Vivian, that's not going to happen, is it? That's too much. Let's have a good discussion again between the three of us. Vivian! After that, Milo and Kaylee found a place to live for them through an acquaintance. They are living together in an old, cheap apartment. Somehow, the neighbors seem to know that Milo owes a lot of money. Whenever they come in and out of the house, they gossip about it. Despite the cold stares from the neighbors, Milo has no way to escape from the debt. So he works part-time at night in addition to his regular job to pay off his mother's debt. Seeing Milo in such a state, Kaylee felt sorry for him. I heard that she started working part-time. I hope that they will work together to pay off the $300,000 debt. I was saved by transferring all of my property into my name. Somehow, I managed to find a new place to live and am enjoying living alone. When I feel more at ease, I would like to go on a trip.
Eleanor, is this serious? If this is supposed to be a joke, tell me quickly. It's not too late. I'm serious. Really? Why are we suddenly talking about this? I have no idea about what went wrong. I just want a divorce. That doesn't mean you can just leave the divorce papers and disappear. I know it's sudden, but I don't have a choice. I act on the spur of the moment. You know that. You said you liked my boldness. That's true, but this is a different case. What's different about it? We're getting divorced. We should discuss it properly before taking the decision. Talking to you isn't going to help. Tell me the reason then. What reason? The reason why you want a divorce. I won't be satisfied until I hear a rational reason. I just decided that on the spur of the moment. That's not a reason. Well, then what kind of reasons do you want? Well, for example, you decided to get divorced because you don't like me anymore, or you're unhappy with your marriage, something like that. There has to be a reason for divorce. You can't just divorce me out of the blue without giving me a reason. Reason, huh? There is a reason, but I can't tell you that. Why? I don't want to hurt your feeling, Nathan. What? How can you say such a thing when we're talking about divorce? I'm already hurt enough by that. Then what should I say to make you feel better? Do you want me to apologize? No, I just want you to tell me the reason for our divorce. I can't think of any. Then why do you want a divorce? It's just, I want a divorce. Just give me a rational reason, okay? I don't want to tell you. That's funny that you don't want to tell me. I have one or two things I don't want to tell you. What's that? That's why the reason I want to have divorce is a secret.
If you don't have any reason, I can't divorce you. You don't have to worry about me getting hurt or anything. Just be honest with me.
Just stop asking and divorce me. Please, Nathan. Just do me a favor.
I can't do that even if you're begging me like that.
That's fine. I've already moved out of the house anyway.
That's not the point.
Well, you just need to accept the fact, okay? Come on.
Just come back home, Eleanor.
Why?
We'll talk about it.
I don't want to talk. There's nothing to talk about.
I have something to say.
Well, I have nothing. I'm not coming home.
If you don't come back, I'm not letting you divorce me.
Why not?
Come and get the divorce papers.
What?
The one who wants a divorce should file it.
Do you think if you say so, I'll come home?
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, you're not having an affair, are you?
Huh?
Looking back, it seems that there were some suspicious things going on. Is that what you meant when you said you were going to hurt me or something?
No, that's not it. There was nothing fishy at all.
You said it was a company drinking party. It's crazy that you stay over once a month. Did you go to a hotel with your lover?
Gosh, you're so paranoid. The company I work for have drinking parties every month.
But you're a part-timer, Eleanor.
Even part-timers have the right to go.
Even so, you worked a lot of overtime too, and you always came home at around midnight. Why would a part-timer work that late? I know that it's my fault for not asking you the details at that time. That's the reason for the divorce, isn't it?
That's not true.
Then tell me the truth.
It sounds like you're threatening me.
It's weird that there's a reason you can't tell me.
There are some things I want to keep as a secret.
Who's the guy?
What do you mean by that?
The guy you're dating. Who is he? Is he from the same workplace?
Why are you assuming that I'm having an affair?
Do you prefer me to use the word adultery instead?
It sounds cuter that way.
Stop kidding me, Eleanor.
I'm not.
We're married, so it's adultery, right? You can say it differently, but it's still the same thing. You were having an affair, weren't you?
Let me explain.
Explain what?
It was just a fling.
A fling?
I wasn't serious about him.
How can you say that so brazenly? Even though you weren't serious with that guy, you're having an affair after all.
What can I say? I was just playing around. It can't be helped.
I don't get it.
He looks so much like my favorite actor.
I see.
You are also as good looking as a model, Nathan, but he's even better than that. I'm sure you'll be impressed when you meet him. He really looks like he came out of a movie.
No way. Not gonna meet him. In short, you got bored of my face, so you decided to start dating a new guy. I don't care whether he looks like your favorite actor or not. Adultery is just unacceptable.
Don't be so mean. I told you that I was just playing around.
If you want a divorce, that means you're serious.
Well, you're right. I'm serious. I made it clear now, so you're gonna divorce me, right?
Okay, I got it.
Really? You are so cooperative, Nathan.
If you want to do it, then I have a plan too.
Sorry, I don't think I understand you.
I've been devoted to you since we got married.
I appreciate that.
Seriously?
Yes, of course. You did everything for me. But it wasn't enough. You weren't thrilling enough. That's why I decided to start playing around.
Understood. But you don't have any big complaints about me, do you?
Not at all. I really appreciate what you've done for me.
Then I'm a victim of infidelity.
Excuse me?
I'm going to charge you alimony for the affair.
Alimony?
Of course I will. I'm not at fault. I'm the victim here because you cheated on me and betrayed me for some lousy reason.
Anyway, why are you asking for that?
Because you had an affair.
Alimony is usually for the woman who cheats on a married man, right?
Don't be stupid. I have the right to claim it.
Why? You're not a woman. I don't understand why you will charge me for alimony.
What? Because of your affair, I'm being driven into the corner mentally. I even agreed to get a divorce, so let me at least ask for alimony. Alimony isn't based on gender. It's based on who suffered the most.
I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me.
By the way, I'll charge it to you and the guy.
Wait a minute. Gerald has nothing to do with this.
Who is Gerald? The guy's name? That's a pretty normal name for someone who is as good looking as a famous Hollywood actor.
Gerald is a nickname.
By the way, there was a classmate who worked at your workplace. I think his name is Gerald too. You don't have many friends outside of your workplace, so I thought he was the guy.
What? No, that's not him. That guy was Jerry.
Don't lie to me. His name is on the emergency contact list. That's him, right? His phone number's right there. I'm glad you forgot to bring this.
Give it back to me.
If you want it back, come home.
I can't, but I want it back now.
I'll hold it as an evidence.
I really don't get it. You're bullying me, Nathan.
Huh?
You're stressing me out with your attitude.
What did you say?
I apologized for having an affair. I said I'd get a divorce and put things right. But you're accusing me more than necessary, and I'm in a lot of pain. I can get alimony for this, right?
Of course not. Eleanor, you're contradicting yourself.
Why?
Because I'm the one under stress.
You're not making any sense.
That's not true. Why are you blaming me for putting stress on you? It's not my fault.
It's no one's fault this time.
It's the adulterer's fault, no matter what you think.
That's because of my kind heart.
Your kind heart?
Yes. Because of my kind heart, the two men fell in love with me. I'm a sinful woman.
You're just cheating on me. You're acting as if you were the main actress of a soap opera.
That's terrible.
Anyway, I'm going to charge you alimony. Be prepared for that.
No, I won't obey you.
I'll divorce you.
Then you should be a man. Get out of my face. Don't ask me to pay you the money. What a materialistic guy you are.
Like I said before, if you want to talk about it, I'm willing to discuss with you.
I don't have anything to say to you. I'd appreciate it if you just write the divorce papers as soon as possible.
I'll hire a lawyer.
Don't you dare ask for alimony.
I'm just doing my best.
You'll hurt the woman you love. Doesn't that make you sad?
I'd be sadder if she was having an affair with an adulterer with all my money.
What?
I saw your bank book.
Just now?
Yeah, you spent all that money I saved.
We were married. It belongs to both of us.
That doesn't mean you can spend all of that by yourself without my permission.
Your money is my money because I'm your wife. Am I wrong?
I don't have money to give to my adulterous wife.
I only gave Gerald half of that, so think of it as my share.
I beg your pardon? You gave him my savings?
That's right.
What do you think you're doing?
Gerald said he needed money. He kept asking me to lend him money. But it's only $20,000.
Don't say only, Eleanor. Do you have any idea how hard I worked to save up that amount of money?
Oh, come on, Nathan. Don't be such a stingy guy.
Not only you had an affair, but you also gave money to your lover. Seriously, are you aware of the consequences? You've got to be kidding me if you don't.
I told you from the beginning that it was just a fling, but in the end, it turned into something serious. I mean, he looks like that famous Hollywood actor. He's cool. I like him. As good looking as the world's famous movie actor. Can you believe that? So forgive me.
I don't care about that. He's a stranger to me. I mean, even if it's the actor himself, I can't forgive him. I've had enough, Eleanor.
You've had enough?
Yes, and you're going to have to pay me back the money you took from me.
I can't because I already spent it.
For what?
We went to a horse race.
You spent $20,000 on a horse race?
I know, it was too much. Gerald said if we're going to spend it, we might as well spend it quickly.
Did you win?
No, we lost. But hey, it was a wonderful date.
Stop joking. What the hell were you thinking? This can't be real. That's the money I worked so hard for. $20,000 spent in one day? That's just not right. I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk anymore today.
We're getting a divorce, right?
I told you we are. I'll think long and hard about the future.
Then the divorce is final. All that's left is the divorce papers.
I'll be in touch. You don't have to come back home anyway.
You know what?
What? You still have something to say?
I just want to know if you can give me the remaining $20,000.
What?
Gerald is in a tight spot. I want to use it to fund our new house after the divorce. Actually, I was going to use the money I'll get when I win the horse race. But unfortunately, I lost. Give me the bank book.
Seriously? Don't you dare make fun of me. I don't want to talk anymore today.
I understand. You really are a clueless guy, Nathan.
Say whatever you want.
All you have to do is write the divorce papers. Please send it to me after you've written it. I'm counting on you. Nathan, aren't you at home?
Still working. What do you want from me?
I came back home. When are you coming home? Didn't you say you wanted to talk about the divorce? I came back for you.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You didn't want me to come back home?
You said you want a divorce, didn't you?
Let's not get a divorce.
No, I'm going to divorce you.
What? Since I'm back home now, let's talk about it.
I said I wanted to talk about that. I didn't ask you to come back home.
But your wife has come back.
I don't consider you my wife anymore.
Huh?
After what you said to me, I don't get it.
But you know what? I don't have anywhere to go.
What about Gerald, the guy who looks like a famous Hollywood actor? Did he dump you?
He's terrible. He suddenly started to block my calls. I was going to marry him, so I quit my part-time job. They don't allow relationship between workers there. You are the only one I have now.
You love Gerald, right?
I don't care about that guy anymore. I love you more, Nathan.
Why are you telling me this now?
I really love you. Gerald forced me to go out with him. I turned him down repeatedly.
Even if you say that, I don't believe you anymore.
Why?
Why? I'm the one who should be asking you that question.
I love you with all my heart, Nathan. So let's get back to the way we were.
I can't.
It's not impossible. Let's forget about what we've been doing, okay? We're married. We've had some misunderstandings, but I'm sure we'll get through this together.
By the way, where are you?
I'm actually at home, but I couldn't open the front door. I think I brought the wrong key.
You didn't bring the wrong key.
What? What do you mean?
I changed the lock.
What?
We're getting a divorce. It's not your business whether I changed the locks or not.
You're going to the extreme, aren't you?
What makes you think that way? I'm better than you.
Because it's only been a week since the last messages we exchanged. Why do you suddenly shut out such a lovely wife like me?
I don't remember shutting you out. It was you who left without permission.
Please, let's get back together.
Did you talk to Gerald?
I did, but he said he got a demand from his lawyer for alimony. Nathan, you're going to tell the company about our relationship, right? And you're going to get back the money you lent him, right?
That's my intention. Is there a problem?
Gerald said he'll charge me for alimony if he gets fired for starting a relationship with me. I'll be charged for the alimony from both you and him. That's impossible for me to pay.
Yeah, you and Gerald are the ones who should be blamed.
It's true. If only Gerald hadn't asked me out, we wouldn't have fought so much like this. I'm the one who should be suing for alimony on him.
This isn't a fight.
It is a fight. Let's just talk it out. Don't worry about lawyers. I love you, Nathan. I really do.
I won't be fooled by such words.
Well then, I've got a good idea.
What?
I'll give you the rest of my savings, $20,000.
Huh?
That will cover it, right?
It won't be for nothing.
It will be if I say so. So lend me your keys, okay?
I can't do it anymore. I know it's early, but it only took me a week to get my feelings sorted out.
That's too soon.
Think about what you've done. For your information, I've been suffering for the past week.
I'm thinking about it. I told you there will be no divorce.
You were the one who demanded for it.
I love you, Nathan. I'll continue to be your cute and adorable wife. I'll do whatever you say.
That's great. Who's going to believe a woman who has an affair and comes back without any bad intentions? I bet no one will. If you're going to listen to me, get out of my house right now.
Nathan, honey, don't be upset.
I'm not upset.
I'll be waiting for you with your favorite meal. Can I get a key if I tell the landlord?
Why don't you try that?
Okay then.
He won't give it to you though.
I'm your wife. He'll give it to me. We're family.
I filed for divorce. I already told the landlord that we're divorced.
Huh?
I told him not to give you the key.
The divorce papers, did you file it?
Yeah, a day before yesterday.
What? Why did you do it so soon?
You wanted a divorce, right? I was ready too.
What do you mean?
I'm sure my lawyer will file a formal demand for alimony.
No way!
I'll let go of the money I saved. It was our money, so I can't take it all on my own.
But what about the alimony? Do I have to pay for that?
Of course. You said Gerald has asked for it too. Am I right?
That's right. We might break up, and Gerald might demand alimony from me too.
That's tough.
That's why I came back to you. You should help your poor wife.
You're not my wife anymore. I can't do this anymore.
Take back the divorce papers.
You can't do that. And even if I could, I don't want to start over with you.
Then what should I do? I can't take care of my living expenses for the time being. I don't have any money at all.
You used your own savings, didn't you? You need to solve it on your own then.
You filed for divorce on your own anyway.
You told me to file it. I just followed your orders.
Please, get back together with me.
I can't.
I'll wait for you at the door.
You know what? Suit yourself.
What? You sure? Then I'll wait for you until you come home, okay?
I'm going on a business trip today. I won't be home for a while. If you stay there for days, the police will drag you out.
I don't want to get arrested. Please, let's get back together.
I'm getting on a plane. I'll turn my phone off. See you later.
Please, let's talk about it.
Eleanor tried to force open the front door and was taken away by the police. I asked my lawyer to talk about the rest, so I blocked her number. She had quit her part-time job and Gerald had been fired. Eleanor had no one to rely on, so she got a live-in night job. I have no choice but to have the alimony paid in installments. I don't know what happened with Gerald, but I've already charged him for alimony. If I ever remarry in the future, I hope to meet a woman with common sense.
Hello there, Isabel. I just heard about it. I know it's hard for you to say, so I'll just say it. Lisa, is that you? What did you text me at this hour? Seems that you're up to something. I'm curious anyway. By the way, are you having a day off from your part-time work today? Hey, stop calling me a part-timer. Only college students have part-time jobs, right? It's embarrassing. You have no delicacy at all, Isabel. Is that so? I don't know what the standards are for that kind of thing, so I can't really say. Anyway, are you off work today? Yes, but I mean the way you said that kind of pisses me off. Are you in a position to tell people? What about you, Isabel? Are you off work too today? It's a weekday. Oh, actually, I'm... No need to tell me. Even I can understand that much. You were fired from your job, right? Huh? Fired from the company? Me? Wait a minute, Lisa. What are you talking about? Are you going to play dumb with me at this point? When I called you on the phone today, I told you first, didn't I? I said I heard about what happened to you. Oh, you said something like that. That was about you getting fired from the company. Huh? Wait a minute. What's that supposed to mean? I wasn't fired from the company. Who told you that? I mean, I heard about it. I heard about that when your mother-in-law was talking on the phone with you. She told me now to go home and relax since you don't have a job anymore. I'm sorry if I eavesdropped, but I didn't do it on purpose. I just heard it accidentally. Well, that's exactly what my mother-in-law said to me on the phone. Anyway, did you just decide from that conversation that I was fired from my job? It's quite obvious, isn't it? Well, I knew the company would be in trouble if they employ an uneducated person like you. I guess you just have to give up and accept it. You deserve that anyway. Wait, what do you mean? Lisa, you're always looking down on me. Did I do something wrong to you? Is there something you don't like about me? What? You don't even notice that? You married my brother Steven, even though you're not at all compatible with him. I've always felt sorry for him. Don't tell me you don't feel sorry for him. He deserves a better wife. Geez, are you talking about that again? I'm tired of hearing that story over and over again. I've had enough. Do you think you have the right to say that to me? You married such a brilliant and perfect man who is my brother. You are not an eligible woman for him. To put it bluntly, both of you are disproportionate. Hey, Lisa, we promised we wouldn't talk about it anymore, didn't we? I told you that Steven was mad too, didn't I? If you don't understand, I'll tell him. I just can't accept the fact, you know? My brother has always been a good student and an all-around athlete. He graduated from a prestigious university and got a job at a well-known company. Why would he marry such a useless woman like you? It's just unbelievable. Useless woman? That's the first time anyone's ever said that to me. Lisa, I think you should watch your language. Everyone thinks about it, but they just can't say it. Mom and Dad let you marry Steven just because you're the one he chose. They may have let you get married without saying anything, but I'm not. Because it's impossible for me to stay quiet. I was staying at the college's dormitory, so I wasn't at my parents' house at that time. That's my only regret. If only I had been there when my brother brought you to our house, I would have stopped him by any means. It's a stain on my life. You're so rude. I think you're not supposed to say that to me. If you say anything more selfish than that, then as you imagine, I'll get angry too. Why don't you just go ahead and get mad at me? I'm not afraid of you at all. Instead, I'll tell my brother. I'm going to tell him that you're bullying me. No kidding. Look, I know you care about your brother so much, but you're already 25 years old right now. Don't complain about little things like that. You're being childish. You should spend your time thinking about something else. You're wasting your life. I have no idea what you're talking about. Seriously, you're annoying me. Are you trying to say that I'm as childish as an elementary school girl? I didn't go that far. Steven and I are already married. That's the fact that we can't change now. That's why I think it's best that we get along as sister-in-laws. At least, that's what I'm hoping. Are you kidding me? I'll never get along with you. I don't want to get along with the person who took away my brother from me. Oh dear. If you don't want to do that, that's okay. But I want to keep things as amicable as possible. You are my husband's sister, and I want to take good care of you. Like the case with my company, just don't assume that I got fired, okay? You're desperately trying to make excuses. I'm sorry to say it, but, well, a middle school graduate like you can't get a proper job, can you? I feel sorry for my brother that he got married to such a bad wife. Yeah, whatever. Can we end this conversation here? I have to go shopping now. Goodbye. A housewife who got fired from her job is so carefree. I want to be carefree too. Oh, I can't wait until you and my brother get divorced. I'll be waiting for that day to come. You must think about it. Hi, Lisa. Can I talk to you for a minute? Huh? What do you want? I'm busy, so just make it quick. I'm sorry for calling you out of the blue, but I thought it's important to tell you as soon as possible. To be honest, I'd rather you tell my brother so he can just let me know. I'm sorry. Steven is busy with work every day. Yeah, that's right. You just got fired from your job and you're not busy. I forgot about that. I'll cut to the chase. It's about your wedding 2 months later. The first anniversary of my father's death is a day before your wedding. I'm planning to go back home that day, but my parents' house is far away, so I might have to stay there. So on the day of your wedding, I might arrive quite late. So what? Well, because I'm your sister-in-law, I thought I should let you know. I see, but I don't think it's any of my business. What? Why? It's your wedding day. Because you won't come to my wedding, right? Excuse me? What do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying. I'm the one who should be asking you that question anyway. Are you saying that you were going to join us at my wedding day? You've got to be kidding me. That's embarrassing. But I got the wedding invitation. You invited us jointly in my husband's name, right? Of course, that's just a pretext. I'll definitely invite my brother, but I didn't invite you, Isabel. Oh gosh, you mean you don't want me to come to your wedding? That's what I'm saying. You must tell Steven that you won't come on my wedding day, okay? Because it's seriously unpleasant. I feel bad for my husband's relatives if he knows that his sister-in-law is a middle school graduate. My brother will also feel ashamed of himself, right? Wait a minute, Lisa. That's a little harsh, don't you think? Harsh? I don't think so. The bride is the star of the wedding. I'm the bride and I'm saying that I don't want you to come. Are you trying to make me the heroine of the day upset? That's terrible. I didn't mean to. I just want to congratulate you on your wedding day. You don't need to do that. I mean, never mind about that. I didn't go to your wedding party either. What? I thought you didn't go to your wedding because you weren't feeling well on that day. Are you telling me that it was because you didn't want to go? That's what it was about. You didn't really believe that I was feeling unwell, did you? Of course it was a lie. A lie? That's horrible. Steven and I were really worried about you. Well, I told my mom and dad that I really wasn't feeling well. Telling them that I didn't want to go because I hate you, it's just too rude, right? So that's why I lied. I just told them that I wasn't feeling well enough to attend your wedding. The truth is, I just didn't want to go. My, oh my, that's too much to bear. So, you know what? You don't have to come to my wedding. I mean, I don't remember inviting a middle school graduate. If you insist on coming, I can hire you as a staff. Lisa. That's it. First anniversary of your father's death. Why don't you go alone? Don't bother my brother, okay? Well then. Lisa. Hey, what's going on? It's terrible that you're kicking me out. What's so terrible? I warned you not to come, didn't I? Even though I warned you beforehand, you ignored my advice and came here, didn't you? You got what you deserved. It's my sister-in-law's wedding. I wanted to congratulate you. Why are you being so mean to me? Then I'll just accept your feelings. Steven gave me the wedding gift too. I'll accept it gratefully. You can send me the wedding gift to me personally too. Don't be silly. I'll tell Steven about this. Go ahead. I'll tell him that you went to get some air because you didn't look well. You can say whatever you want. What's that? Hey, can you just divorce Steven? Then there's no point in attending my wedding today, right? I think that's the best way to solve this problem. Don't you think that's a good idea? Enough is enough, Lisa. I'll put an end to all of this. What? What do you mean by that? You're really divorcing my brother? Oh, finally, my dreams come true. Huh? No way. Why would I divorce my beloved husband? I have no intention of doing that. What a useless woman! When you mention about ending something, that means divorce, right? I had high hopes for you, but I lost it right away. You're just a coward who doesn't have the courage to do what you're supposed to do. I'll end it properly. The contract with your husband's company. What? My husband? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I don't understand. You have a husband you're proud of, right? He took over your father's company and became president a year ago, didn't he? Yes, he did. But still, Terry is such an amazing guy. He's a company's president at the age of 30. He's seriously a genius. Genius, huh? I'm not so sure about that, but okay. So he doesn't have any problem with losing one of his clients, right? Huh? Losing clients? What are you talking about? I don't think you understand. It would be useless to explain it to someone who doesn't have the knowledge anyway. Anyway, I'm leaving for home. Wait, hey, I'm not done talking. I have to get ready soon. You've got to explain it properly now. I'll let you know when the wedding is over. You don't want me to attend, do you? Then I won't participate as you wish. What on earth do you think you're doing? You're so arrogant. You were not qualified to participate from the start. I've got a brilliant brother Stephen and my husband is a president of the company. I can't have a sister-in-law who's a middle school graduate. Get out of my face, stupid woman. I'll do that without you telling me, but don't regret it, okay? Huh? Are you crazy? I'm the happiest woman in this world, so there's no way I'm going to regret it. Please give my best wishes to your husband. If you try to have a relationship with my husband, I won't let you. You want to get close to him because he's the president of the company, don't you? Well, I can understand that a middle school graduate is only capable to think that way. But still, it sucks. I'll talk to my brother about this. Yeah, whatever. You can do anything you want. As you wish, Lisa. Well, have a nice wedding. Hey, it's Belle. We just finished the wedding. Really? Well, you did a great job, but why did you bother to text me? Don't say anything unnecessary when my brother comes home, okay? I told him that you went home because you weren't feeling well. Oh, I didn't know we were talking about that, but I'm sorry. I've already told Steven everything. Huh? What are you doing? I thought you left without saying anything afterwards. Maybe that's why. Well, I'm sure it is. You've got to be kidding me. I wanted to take a picture of me and my brother together. We didn't even get a single picture. It's all your fault. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but still, you should be polite to your sister-in-law or family. You're not my family. I really don't want a sister-in-law who graduated from middle school. I can't introduce you as family. My husband said he's ashamed of you too. Oh, I see. I'm sorry to hear that. Tell him the contract terminated. Huh? Contract? Is that what you were talking about before the ceremony? That's right. So, what is it? Did you tell your husband? Don't just say things that don't make sense. What contract? You were fired from your job, weren't you? Yes, that's right. I'll just need to let the company know what I want, and they'll do what I want. I don't understand. I mean, your company has nothing to do with Terry, my husband. Don't say weird things. You really don't know anything, do you? I'm starting to feel sorry for you. About what kind of company I worked for, what kind of work I did. Well, how would you know? Anyway, I don't care. You're always making fun of me for being a middle school graduate. What do you mean? What the hell are you talking about? Well, to make it easy for you to understand, Lisa, I was in charge of dealing with various companies, and one of those companies was your husband's company. What? You were doing business with Terry's company? That's right, and we were the main contractor and your husband was a subcontractor. Seems that Terry has a big attitude, so big that it makes me so angry. That gentle Terry? That's a lie. Don't say strange things just because you weren't invited to the wedding. It's not a lie. He's terrible, you know. He's been verbally abusive to me several times. Well, I don't think he realizes that I'm your sister-in-law, but I think that's his true nature. Verbal abuse? I can't believe it. He's always been a gentleman. So let me get to the point. I'm ending the contract with your husband's company. What? Sounds like a bad business situation, huh? They've been asking for a lot less than the market price. There are many other companies that want to do business with us on good terms. I don't want a bad manager like Terry get involved. I'm going to end the contract now. Wait a minute. I don't understand. Is Terry's company in trouble? It seems like it. I heard a rumor that a lot of employees are quitting. Well, if the president is behaving like that, it's obvious. I don't think the employees will follow him either. I feel sorry for them. I don't know anything about that. I thought I was going to have the life of luxury, because I'm a company's president's wife. I guess you shouldn't expect that to come. I'm sure Stephen and your parents will cut you off the family ties because of this incident. You may not have much of a glamorous life, you know. No kidding. Wait a minute. Why is a poorly educated person like you working for a company? Also, the fact that Terry's company is involved, that's a lie for sure. Frankly speaking, I have a college degree. What? You're a college graduate? Are you serious? Well, I graduated from middle school in North Carolina. I didn't go to high school, but... I knew it! How did you get the college degree then? You're lying about everything you've said, aren't you? This is why I hate middle school graduates. They're bad liars. After graduating from middle school, I couldn't go to high school because I couldn't afford it, but I worked part-time and obtained my high school diploma. I went to college overseas and graduated while working part-time there. What? Overseas? That's right. And after that, a friend of mine started a company and hired me. I'm the main person in charge of the transactions. Well, I'm taking some time off anyway. Some time off? Is that why you weren't at work? I thought you were fired. I'm pregnant. I just got maternity leave. I'll be back to work after the baby is born. What? You didn't tell me about that. I tried to tell you, but you didn't even listen to me, Lisa. You just misunderstood me, didn't you? Your mother and father are very upset about this, and Steven says he's going to cut ties with you too. You deserve that anyway. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry I ever said those horrible things. I'm so sorry, Isabella, so please, if Terry's company is in trouble, I'm in trouble too. It's none of my business. I'm not your family, am I? You told me that by yourself. I hope you'll be happy with your husband, who is the president of the company whom you love so dearly. See you. Have a good luxury life. Then, as recommended by my husband, I blocked Lisa's number. Lisa's parents have distanced themselves from her because of this incident. She was also told not to come back to her parents' house. Of course, Lisa's husband's company lost a lot of money when the contract with our company was terminated. Now they are in debt and somehow struggling to keep the business running. Serve them right.
Congratulations, Bree. I was really surprised it happened much earlier than expected. Well, as long as both mother and baby are healthy, that's all that matters. Thank you, Mom. How are you feeling? I still feel tired and sore, but I'm hopeful that I'll recover soon. I'm sorry I couldn't come right away. I'll visit you and the baby soon. Yay! He's so cute. He's got John's eyes. I can't wait for you to meet him. Me too. You did an amazing job. I can't wait to meet the baby. Yeah, no rush. I'm probably going home soon anyway. Okay. Hey, John, are you busy? When are you going to come and see our baby? He's so cute. He's got your eyes. I'll come when I have time. I'm busy with work right now. I see. Can you come to the hospital after work? Huh? I'm wiped out after putting in all those hours. I understand, but I just gave birth to your child. Don't you want to see him? Hold him? I want to see him for sure, but I'm the breadwinner of the family. Now that the baby is born, I need to work even harder, right? I know, but at least come to see the baby? Oh, come on. Don't be so whiny. Once he's out of the hospital, we'll be all together. You, me, and the baby. Wow. What? You used to be more compassionate. You would visit me even when you were exhausted. I was younger back then, so I had both the physical and mental energy. Yeah, I hear you. It just feels like you've been different since I found out I was pregnant. That's just in your head. I hope you see it as me gaining a sense of responsibility to protect our family. I understand, but I still want to see you. You're persistent, aren't you? It's too early for this. Sorry, it's just tough feeling lonely out here all by myself. Speaking of which, I'm actually heading out of the country for a trip the day after tomorrow. Huh? Going on a trip overseas? I've just given birth, you know. You haven't even met your child and you're talking about going on a trip? That doesn't make any sense.
It was all of a sudden. A colleague of mine was originally planning to go with his girlfriend. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it due to a family tragedy. Since canceling would cost a lot, he asked me if I wanted to go with him.
So you agreed to it? Even though I'm here in the hospital with our newborn baby? Do you not care about your family?
I am worried, and I do miss you. I just thought if I don't go now, I might not have another opportunity to travel.
What?
Think about it. Having a newborn does make it tough to get around, doesn't it? That's why I figured it might be a good idea to enjoy some time with my colleague while I have the chance.
Unbelievable. If you have a sense of responsibility as a parent, first, come and see us. Hold the baby.
I can't.
Why not?
Look, I already said yes, so I'm working extra hard to wrap up everything beforehand. I'm swamped with work like crazy, so there's no time to swing by the hospital.
That's awful. After all the pain I went through to give birth to our child, you won't even come to visit, won't even hold the baby. And on top of that, you're going on a trip with your coworkers? Is that really what a father does?
Enough with the drama. You're a mother now, aren't you? No need to get all sulky just because I can't make it to the hospital.
It's not your average hospital visit, you know. Our child was born. Wouldn't you normally drop everything and come see us?
What's with that attitude? Are you trying to say I'm not normal?
I'm not, but...
If I can't make it, I can't make it. So there's no point in getting worked up, right? And it's not like I'll never get the chance to meet the baby. Quit acting like a kid throwing a fit.
Even saying all this doesn't work, huh? Fine, whatever. Mom!
Hi, Bree. Is everything okay?
We've run out of spare clothes and towels. Could you go grab some more?
Oh.
Are you busy? Tomorrow works if you are.
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm actually going on a trip with a close high school friend. We're planning to have delicious foods, soak in hot springs, and pamper ourselves with a luxurious spa experience on this trip.
I see.
I realize I haven't come to see you and the baby yet. I wasn't sure what to do. It's rare for our high school classmates to gather like this. We're old friends, so I felt it was important to go. I'm sorry.
Sounds good. Have a great time catching up with your old friends. But when you come back, you're babysitting your grandkid.
Of course.
But I'm in trouble.
Why?
I asked John to come to the hospital, but he's not being helpful at all.
John? I see. He's going on a trip, isn't he?
Huh?
What?
Oh, nothing. He hasn't even shown up at the hospital yet. Hasn't seen the baby or held him, and he's off doing something like that. Honestly, it's frustrating. Doesn't he care about me and the baby?
But you know, guys sometimes get caught up in unexpected commitments. He's probably swamped with work, right?
What?
Working for a top-tier company can be quite demanding. It seems like he's dealing with some tricky stuff too.
Is that really the case? Well, since it's not work-related, it should have been somehow manageable.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have helped you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll figure something out. I believe I can sort it out with the nurse for a fee.
I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you.
It's okay.
Bree, can you call me? Can you at least text me?
Mom, what's wrong? I'm still in the hospital. I can't call you. Is everything okay? Yeah. What's going on?
It's an emergency. I heard that John has had an accident on his trip.
What?
I just got a call from the police. They're on their way, but they said it's urgent due to a life-threatening situation, so they want you to come immediately.
What do you mean?
I'm not entirely sure myself. You've just given birth and now there's a newborn to care for. I'm so flustered. I can't think straight.
Hold on, Mom.
Anyway, since you're still in the hospital and unable to move, I'll go instead.
Wait, Mom?
Bree, do you have a minute?
I can text.
Bree, I need you to calm down and listen. John passed away.
What? Are you serious?
It's shocking, isn't it? You just gave birth and he never got to meet his son.
Hey, I'm completely in the dark about what's going on.
John seemed to be having a great time on a cruise abroad. But then, it seems he got a bit too carried away and fell off the ship. And now...
Wait a minute. How come you knew all of this before me?
What?
I'm his wife. If something happened, I should be the first to know, right? It's strange that you know all about this before me. And why would the police call you instead of me?
I know, right? I wonder why they contacted me. Maybe they received information about your hospitalization due to giving birth?
Even if they were to contact someone other than me, I'd expect it to be John's parents, right? After all, he still has both his parents. It's strange that neither me, his wife, nor his actual parents were contacted first.
You're right. The world is full of mysteries. Anyway, John is the breadwinner for the family. It's wise to start the paperwork for insurance and such as soon as possible. Things are going to get tough from here.
Mom.
What?
Which police department was it? And do you know the name of the officer in charge?
What? I don't recall. But anyway, I was just so shaken up about having to inform you as quickly as possible. My arms and legs were trembling. Anyway, Bree, you really need to go through the insurance procedures.
John said he's going to the trip with his coworker. I wonder what happened to that coworker who was supposed to go with him. I haven't heard anything from him either. I'd like to learn more about the situation, so could you please reach out to him?
Me?
Moreover, weren't you supposed to be on a trip with your high school classmate? Why are you here?
My friend messed up our reservation, so it got postponed. The hotel wasn't booked. Bree, this is no time for that talk. Your husband just passed away. Take care of the insurance as soon as possible. Do you want me to call the insurance company for you?
It's fine. You don't have to.
Why not?
But, I haven't heard from anyone. I haven't even confirmed John's body. Do you expect me to believe you?
Why are you being so casual? Are you implying that you don't trust me? I'm your mother, after all.
Of course I want to believe you, but there are so many things about your story that just don't add up.
What are you saying at a time like this, with your husband passing away? You need to gather yourself together.
Since I got pregnant, John's attitude has been somewhat cold. Even after our baby was born, he didn't even come to see us. Instead of visiting, he went on a trip abroad. And then, you suddenly mentioned going on a trip with your high school friends on the same dates. You always told me whenever you go on trips. I can't shake the feeling that these actions are somehow related, and I just can't trust it.
Bree, you're overthinking things. I think you're just feeling nervous because you just gave birth.
It's common to feel that way after childbirth, right? Is that so? You know, I'm thinking of asking some people at the company to confirm it. Huh? He mentioned being invited by a coworker. I'm sure they took the same day off, didn't they? Oh, is that so? Well then, I'll give the company a call. You're in the hospital, so you can't easily make a call, right? Is it okay to leave it to someone else now, when my husband might have passed away? That's true, but... Mom? What? You're lying to me. About what? Everything. A lot of things don't add up. That's not true. This is a difficult time right now. I asked you to bring me a change of clothes and a towel, right? Yeah? At that time, you somehow knew that John was going on a trip, even though he said the trip was decided on suddenly. You shouldn't have known, but somehow you did. Isn't that strange? Really? I might have been trying to align your story with mine. You even knew he was busy with work. I had a bad feeling about it at that time. Why? What if John and you are somehow connected? Connected how? Like an affair? Have you lost your mind? John is my daughter's husband, for heaven's sake. Why would I have an affair with him? That is absurd. Really? Well, John's parents are coming to visit me now. Can I tell them everything that happened before the baby was born? Of course, about their son's passing too. Oh no. Hey Bree, what's up with grilling Cindy like that? What the hell were you thinking? What the hell am I thinking? Having an affair with your wife's mother. It's so embarrassing that I can't tell anyone about it. Oh, there's no need to say that. This is all on you. What? During the early months of your pregnancy, all you did was sleep all day or complain about your morning sickness. And as time went on, you grew larger and started dressing like a granny. You were so big. Who would find that attractive? It's just what happens during pregnancy, you know. Even my mom went through it back then. You can't imagine how challenging it is to get pregnant and give birth. Even so, Cindy must have been beautiful. I mean, she's over 20 years older than you, yet she is far more beautiful and feminine than you. Mom has been dedicatedly refining herself after finishing raising the kids. She's been investing in things like the spa, cosmetic procedures, yoga, gym, all to enhance her beauty. So it's only natural she's more attractive. Are you feeling a bit bitter? You're just trying to act tough because you can't be like your mother. I don't want to hear that from someone who goes on trips with their mother-in-law. And what's with trying to erase your existence? What the hell were you even thinking? Huh? You couldn't handle the consequences, so you resorted to faking your death to avoid paying alimony. Unbelievable. Shut up. Basically, this whole mess is because you gave birth earlier than expected. And then, you wanted me to come to the hospital. You're always depending on others. That's why things turned out like this. Huh? What does that have to do with your affair? You were cheating long before this, right? Aren't you both ashamed for the child? How will you explain this when he grows up? That's not... You figure it out. Should I tell him that his father was having an affair with his grandmother? Should I explain to him that you abandoned him? It's just so heartbreaking. I can't help but feel sorry for our child. It's truly painful. You raise your child. It's your child too. Don't you have even a bit of love for him? As long as Cindy is by my side, that's all I need. I'm breaking up with you. But let's be real. It feels like a waste to pay alimony to someone as fugly as you. Fugly? I mean, it's natural to gain weight during pregnancy, right?
So, I came up with a way to avoid paying alimony. Genius, right?
You're a complete jerk. I had no idea you were such a despicable person. How did I not see this coming?
Well, be grateful that someone like you even got to experience the feeling of marriage. I'm gonna spend some quality time with Cindy from now on.
Oh, really? Is that so? Well, that's fine by me then. After Mom's slip of the tongue, I got suspicious. So, I promptly hired a private investigator to gather evidence. This message thread will be an important piece of evidence.
Private investigator? Evidence? What on earth are you talking about?
We've got undeniable evidence of your trip this time. There are photos of you two walking arm in arm and even kissing while walking. I'll leave the rest to the lawyer, so expect to hear from them.
What are you talking about?
Furthermore, you never bothered to visit the baby after he was born. That's outright parental neglect, isn't it? It could even be considered as abandonment under the law, so you better brace yourself. I've entrusted that matter to the lawyer too, so be prepared for it.
Hold on a sec. Are you saying I'm going to be a criminal?
Well, once it's proven, then I guess that's what you're going to be, right? But there's no denying your neglect and abandonment of us.
Nobody mentioned anything about abandonment.
Are you dumb? You literally just said 5 seconds ago that I should raise our child. And you even said that all you need is Cindy. Did you forget already? Well, I've got enough evidence now.
I'll make sure to pay the alimony. So could you please refrain from suing me for neglecting our child? Please?
Huh? You've never even bothered to come see him, let alone hold him. That's complete child neglect. I will never forgive you for this.
If the affair, divorce, and child neglect were to become public, I wouldn't even be able to work anymore.
You're worried about that?
Not to mention, your mother would suffer too, right? So please, try to calm down and think more rationally.
No matter how composed I try to remain, I can't overlook this. You took away someone dear to me. And to make it worse, it was through an affair. And on top of that, you abandoned our child. So there's no reason for forgiveness, right? You should be prepared to face legal actions or anything else that comes your way.
No.
I'm cutting ties with my mother too. Don't expect to see my son.
Don't you feel sorry for your mother?
Are you serious? She took this baby's father away. But it's okay. Your parents seem eager to acknowledge their grandchild, so there's that.
What do you mean?
They're apparently willing to acknowledge the kid as their grandchild, and even me with our child. They also mentioned cutting ties with you.
That's not true.
But you've got Cindy, right? You two can stick together and live harmoniously.
Come on, please, find a way to help us. You're being too cold.
I went through the entire pregnancy, childbirth, and postpartum period feeling utterly alone. And then, to discover my own mother and husband were having an affair? Unbelievable! I can't possibly consider helping you two after that bombshell. Let's settle this through lawyers. If you have any complaints, address them through our lawyers. And make sure to let Cindy know.
Oh no, what are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. Don't worry about me. I'll be doing my best to raise my child. Goodbye.
Bree, wait!
It was quite a hassle, but thanks to the lawyer, the divorce went through smoothly. I've claimed compensation from both John and my mother. Additionally, I'm seeking child support from John. By showing some mercy and agreeing not to pursue charges of child abandonment, in exchange for adequate child support, it seems like we can settle things. I hope they appreciate that I didn't press charges. Somehow, his co-workers found out about his actions, and he eventually got fired for not showing up to work because of the discomfort. My mom was living off her pension, so there wasn't much money for the two of them, but they managed to borrow some money to cover the compensation and child support. Fortunately, I consulted with the company and arranged the debt procedures before he got fired. Those two are in for some real tough times ahead, that's for sure. They both deserve each other. With the help of my former in-laws, I'm doing my best to raise my child. I plan to start working once my child turns 1. Until then, I want to enjoy plenty of quality time with my child.
Melody, why aren't you answering the phone? You're not busy anyway. Answer the phone.
You called me? Was it urgent? I had an important meeting at work. What's up?
I left my files at home and I need them at work. I left them on my desk last night after working on my computer, so you'll know where they are. You need to bring it to me right now.
What? I just had that important meeting and I couldn't answer the phone. Of course I'm at work, so there's no way I can go.
A meeting? LOL. What kind of meeting is worth your income? I have more important work than you. With your low income position, they won't notice if you left the company for a bit.
Low income? Isn't that too harsh? It's not as low as you think. I don't think we're that different. It depends on how much I work overtime, but our difference is about $200.
Are you stupid? $200 is a big difference. Just admit the fact. Besides, you know what? I put in more money for living expenses than you do. And I'm the breadwinner of the family. So you should know who you are. I'm better than you, right?
Huh? Is there such a thing as higher or lower position in a married couple? We are a family.
Family? That's fine. But there's still a difference. I'm the head of the family. You're in a lower position than me. Anyway, just go and get me my files. Unlike you, I'm using them for an important afternoon meeting. This is not for fun.
No. I'm not working for fun either. I have a business meeting with a client. You're the one who forgot them, so do something about it yourself.
Are you kidding me? Who do you think you are, Melody?
That's my word. I do all the housework. So if you consider what I do, I'm working more than you in terms of labor. Think about it and don't be bossy.
What are you joking? LOL. Which one of us is the bossy one? Women do the housework, that's obvious. I mean, you won't get paid for housework. Don't quibble just because you make less than me.
It's going to be a big problem if you say like that nowadays, you know? Your brain is that level even though you work. If you're acting like that at work, you're gonna get in trouble.
Who are you talking to? I'm your husband. You want to get divorced by being bossy?
You're the one who'll be in trouble if I divorce you. You can't do anything about the house. You don't even know where things are.
You'd be in trouble too. You're able to make a living because of my earnings. What are you going to do when I'm gone? You'll cry.
Hey, aren't married couples supposed to support each other equally?
I'm putting in enough money to live on.
I'm putting in my own money too. I'm not depending on you.
I put in more than you do, so you're able to live.
Do you know how much more you put in?
I don't care how much. It's true that I put in more.
We're going around in circles and it's making me sick.
Oh, that's good. Then you can leave work early and go home. You should just leave early from the beginning and bring me my files.
You're worried about your own stuff instead of your wife who's not feeling well? What the hell? I didn't marry you to be your housekeeper. This kind of conversation makes me wonder why I married you.
Of course, it's because I was old enough to get married and you wanted to get married too.
You got married because I wanted to? And how about you?
Well, I was old enough to get married and I thought maybe marriage would make things easier.
Is that about the housework? Am I a thing? It doesn't sound like I'm a wife. I'm a housekeeper.
I never said that. You're being paranoid. I mean, same to you. You think I'm your convenient wallet, huh?
I never thought of you that way.
Who knows? My colleagues say women are good at acting.
That's so disrespectful to women. You're talking against all the women in the world. There are plenty of women who make more money than men.
But you don't make more money than me.
Your attitude has changed like that lately, huh? Is it because of that coworker? You never said anything about my income before.
No, I was just being too nice to you. My colleague recently got divorced, and his ex-wife, who worked part-time, was spending her entire salary on herself and making ends meet on his salary. And then she gradually stopped doing housework. He advised me not to let that happen to me.
I have a full-time job. I work as much as you do, and I do all the housework.
For now, right? But you never know what will happen in the future. So we have to clarify who is in the higher position.
Are you serious? I like my job. That's why I keep working. What happens when you say you don't know what's going to happen in the future?
It's a life where you have no respect for me, where you don't do the housework, where you do whatever you want.
Do you think all the wives in the world are like your coworker's ex-wife? I have a full-time job to begin with, and I have no intention of quitting. Why do I have to be compared with her? Don't be rude and assume that all women are like that.
That's how women are.
If you're going to be so old-fashioned, then show me you make more money than I do so that you can make a difference in position.
You're an idiot. You're too old-fashioned to think that way.
That's a complete double standard. Don't be so easy.
What's so easy about it? I'm working so hard.
All you do is work.
You have no idea how hard it is.
I'm working too. If you take your job seriously, you wouldn't forget things. How sloppy. You're half-assed and sloppy, you know that?
Who's half-assed?
My husband, Thomas, I'm afraid. He doesn't even make as much as a celebrity. He's not even close to me, and he acts like he's a king.
I make more than you.
Yes, $200, LOL. Is that the only way you can protect your identity?
Don't talk nonsense. I'm seriously going to divorce you if you keep being bossy.
You think I'll obey you if you say so? You don't have any guts.
So do you.
If you have time to chat like this, go home and pick up what you forgot.
I'm busy. Why should I go back home?
Because you left them at home?
You bring them. Think about it. Your office is closer to home.
I'm busy too. Going back home, go to your office, and then back to my own office? Too irrational. Are you going to give me money for a cab?
There's no way I can be that wasteful.
You're now being stingy. Then I can't. I have work too.
You are stingy. You're more stingy with your love than I am with the money, aren't you? This was your chance to be a good wife. That's enough. If the meeting doesn't go well, it's your fault. You won't support your husband. Poor me.
How can you say that? No, it's clearly your fault.
We'll talk about this when I get back. Be prepared.
If you do anything mean, I'll call my dad and brother.
That's not fair.
That's my word. You tried to use me for your own reasons. Why do you have to be mad at me?
I don't give a shit about you anymore.
Blah, blah. Do what you want. Good luck at the meeting. Thomas, what's for dinner tonight? Will you cook? Oh, and do the laundry too.
Huh? What's wrong with you? Why should I, who earn more money than you, do the housework? It's your job.
Sorry, I got promoted.
What? That means you earn more? How much?
Ding dong! $500 more than you do, but it'll be more if you include overtime.
You're kidding. I can't believe you got promoted. How did you cheat?
Idiot! I didn't cheat. You know it's my real ability. Unlike you, I've been working hard every day. Well, I make more money than you do, so you'll do all the housework from now on, right?
What are you talking about? It's just $500.
Oh, who was complaining the other day about the $200 difference in salary?
A man do the housework? I'm busy at work too.
Don't make me say it again. I'm busy too. I work the same hours as you do. And yet, I make more money than you do. So, according to what you've been saying, you should be the one doing the housework, right?
That can't be. How can your salary go up that suddenly?
I've been working and studying for my qualification. While you were being lazy at home, I was studying hard.
You kept it a secret? I didn't even know.
I'm sure you didn't notice. You were just giving me orders, drinking alcohol, and watching TV. You didn't even look at me, did you? You didn't care what I did. You didn't care about the housekeeper who cooked your meals, cleaned your house, and did your laundry.
That's misunderstanding. I didn't say anything like that.
That's what you mean. So from now on, we're reversing positions.
Doing the housework is not my job. I can't cook. Are you going to eat burnt meat?
I'm not going to eat that. Why don't you take a cooking class?
I can't. I'm too busy at work. I don't have time for that.
You and we work the same hours. I was able to do it, so there's no way you can't.
I said I can't do it.
Then we're getting divorced.
What?
I've been thinking about it for a while. You mentioned it the other day too, right? I'm good with it too, so let's get divorced.
No, I didn't really mean it.
You were not really thinking about getting divorced, but the word divorce came up. See, I told you, you used the word divorce to get me to listen to you. How awful.
That was because you wouldn't listen to me, so I had no choice.
That means you wanted me to obey you, right? How is that even possible for a couple?
You could have just been nice and listened to me. Anyway, I'm not getting divorced.
Okay then, I'll have a lawyer. I still have your messages saying you will divorce me.
That's not fair.
You should really think about who is not fair. You just act like a big jerk and don't even do the housework, and all you do is make morally harassing comments. Aren't you the one who's not fair?
So you want me to help out a little with the housework?
I'm sorry, what? Did you say you'll help? Who do you think chores are for? It's for our lives, right? Help is wrong. We're supposed to share completely.
But housework is a woman's job.
How persistent. Are you going to pay me for doing the housework?
Why should I do that? Where in the world are there housewives like that?
Every housewife in the world does housework for her family, even if she doesn't get paid for it. Even though they work full-time or part-time or complete housewife, but the husband supports the wife.
That's why I'm working and earning money.
I told you I make more money than you.
I'm putting in a little more money for living expenses. You're so picky.
Don't you get it yet? We both work. You say you put more money into our living expenses, but after all, if we go out to eat, I pay for it. So it doesn't mean that you're paying more. We pay for each other's living expenses for the sake of our own lives, not for yourself.
So what?
So that means I get no support from you. This is just an exploitation of love, right? You push me to do everything. I wanted your feelings, not money. I wanted a support with your thoughts. I've totally lost feelings for you in the last few months, and I'm tired of doing all the housework.
Don't just give up.
I don't even want to talk to you anymore. You need to talk to a lawyer about the divorce. And please, talk about the division of property and so on. I'm going to stay at my sister's for the time being with my necessary things.
Wait a minute. Don't decide on your own. My opinion is,
that's enough. Me. It's always about you. I want to get divorced. That's all. If you want to talk about you, go and talk to a lawyer. Well, if he would listen to you.
Wait a minute, Melody. It's all because of my colleague. I was measuring your love. Sorry.
Now you're blaming others. Not your fault. Last time, it was my fault because I didn't deliver something you forgot, right? It's always someone else's fault. I don't want to spend my life with someone like that.
I'm sorry I blamed you. That's not what I meant. Hey, I was in such a hurry that I lost my mind. I beg you, please reconsider.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. You're just saying sorry to protect your poor self. Ew. I just want to get divorced and feel refreshed. Goodbye.
Wait, Melody. Don't be so stubborn. If we get divorced, I'll be all alone. I won't be able to eat your food. Without you, I don't know where everything is. Oh, I'll help you. No, I'll do the housework. I got an idea. At least stay with me and teach me until I can live on my own, okay? Show me how, please. Hey, Melody, say something.
Thomas contacted me several times after that, but I did not reply to any of his messages. And after a month with a lawyer in between, the divorce was finalized. The divorce did not go smoothly, and he was as whiny as a child. At the end, our parents had to convince him. Now that we are divorced, I'm able to get more salary and I'm working positively to improve myself more. Has my standard of living gone down? No, not at all. On the contrary, it is much more relaxed. I realized this after the divorce, but he said he was paying more for living expenses than I was. But in reality, I think I was bearing more of the burden. Well, we were able to adjust it by dividing the property, so I have no complaints. Unlike me, who has become physically and mentally healthy, Thomas is unable to do housework. And I heard that he returned to his parents' home because he had a trouble with his work and his salary had dropped.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!